Yes, my people, welcome back to another video. We are back with the Liverpool save again today, and today we play in a competition we have not yet played in, as we face Tottenham in the EFL Cup and Manchester City away in the Premier League to try and get revenge for the 3 live comms we've now lost against Man City. Actually, no, sorry, we've lost 2, 1-1. But we've lost against them 4 times now, I think. We've played them a lot. Anyway, since you were last here, we obviously played against Real Madrid at home in the Champions League. It's now the end of October, so we have played quite a lot. I scroll up quickly. So, last time we were here, we played Everton and Real Madrid. Since then, we played against Chelsea and we won 2-1 with Isak and Canate getting on the score sheet. We then played Atletico Madrid in the Champions League and won 4-1. Wirtz with a brace, Szoboszlai and Isak on the score sheet. We then beat Burnley 3-0 with Isak scoring and Salah getting a brace in that one. We then beat Norwich 2-0 with Wirtz and Salah getting on the score sheet again. We then drew 1-1 with Shakhtar away, which is quite disappointing. Again, Salah getting on the score sheet. And then finally, we rounded all these games off with a 5-0 home win against Aston Villa, with Gravenberch, Kerkez, Canate, Szoboszlai and Van Dijk getting the goals. Now, as you can see, Salah having a much better time of it this season, as he has scored 8 goals so far, which you love to see. Florian Wirtz also having a good start to the season, 8 goals, 4 assists for Florian. Ekitike, obviously, whilst Alexander Isak was injured, scored 6. Rio Ngamoa enjoying his time out on loan so far in the Championship at Birmingham. Isak struggling a little bit and maybe could be dropped for Ekitike if he doesn't pick it up soon. And then obviously a couple of other people grabbing a goal or 2. Kerkez with 7 assists already so far this season, which is brilliant and something that you obviously love to see from your fullback. Now, the squad for today, obviously it is a Carabao Cup game, so we are not full strength, as let's just put him on the bench. So for today, we've got Diogo Costa in goal because Alisson is now back from injury, so we can play our backup goalkeeper. We've got Frimpong, Gomez, Van Dijk and Robertson in defence. Tchouaméni, Guerra and Jones in midfield, with Chiesa on the right, Wirtz in the middle and Ekitike leading the line. Obviously Van Dijk, Wirtz still starting. Everyone else is a backup because Bradley has started the season well whilst Frimpong was out with injury. So I decided, you know what, we'll keep him in the lineup. Anyway, let's get into the Carabao Cup as we face Tottenham away. Okay then, so the Tottenham lineup to face Liverpool today. They've gone for Vicario in goal, Porro, Romero, Van der Ven and Gerard Martin at left back, Archie Gray and Bergvall in the middle, with Kulusevski on the right, Brennan Johnson on the left, Xavi Simons in the 10 and Richarlison up top. So Tottenham have gone full strength today. I was thinking about going full strength, but I thought we'd try and take it a bit realistic and... as I haven't actually played in the Carabao Cup yet on this save. I don't think, as I love this. This is brilliant. So here we go then. As Frimpong and Porro lead us out. We've got the proper Carabao Cup licensing up here as well, which is nice. As Ekitike gets us underway, as I need to just turn this down. because that was on from my penalty shootout that I was in last night on my Sleaford Town save. As it would be nice to win the Carabao Cup, but it's not a necessity to. As Frimpong goes to Jones. Van Dijk now. Into Robertson. Robertson finds Wirtz. It's a good play by them two. As Wirtz beats Archie Gray, I believe that is, and cuts inside. Forces a save out of Vicario. As Kulusevski now driving through. Finds Xavi Simons. As Bergvall now with a corner for Tottenham. It's a good ball. Tchouaméni heads away, only as far as Simons. And it drops to Christian Romero in the box. And Christian Romero puts it in to give Tottenham the lead. It's initially good from Tchouaméni to head away, but it falls to Xavi Simons and he strikes it, and it takes a deflection, and it's a free goal for Romero. There's Guerra now on the ball. Two new men linking up. There's Gomez. Finds Frimpong. Frimpong driving down the line. Finds Wirtz. Finds Chiesa. Jones plays a good ball into Chiesa, and Chiesa is now through. It's a good save by Vicario. It was one that needed to be made. As Wirtz now with the free kick. Goes short to Chiesa. He gives it to Guerra. And he's dispossessed by Richarlison. And Richarlison is now through. And tries to dink Costa but can't. It's poor and sloppy in midfield there by Javi Guerra. Luckily Richarlison can't capitalise on the mistake. Into the final 10 minutes now of the first half. As Martin goes to Romero. Tottenham just keeping the ball at the back here. Martin with room in front of him to run into. Finds Brennan Johnson with a lovely ball down the line. Brennan Johnson cuts in and finds Simons. Joe Gomez with a very important tackle there. Into the last 5 minutes now of the first half. As Tottenham go into the break leading 1-0. And it has to be said, Liverpool, we haven't really created anything, as we're going to bring Salah on for the second half. As Tottenham get us underway for that second half, and they also too make a change with Bentancur coming on for Bergvall. And we're going to go attacking and demand more, because we have not been up to standards here today at all. As Robertson with the corner. As foul, Ekitike seems to be pushed there by Romero. Romero is booked. As Mo Salah steps up, only just come on. Can he equalise for Liverpool? Mo Salah dinks it down the middle, lovely. Beautiful by Mo Salah. Mo Salah gets us back into the game. As here we can see another angle of it. Quite an empty stadium today. As Salah just dinks Vicario, sends him to the shops. And it's good from him. Approaching the hour mark now. Tottenham yet to create anything so far in this second half. As Costa has the ball now. Goes long to Ekitike. But it's picked up by Wirtz in midfield. Wirtz dispossessed by Kulusevski, but Robertson breaks free with it. Robertson finds Florian Wirtz, who makes a great run into the box. And it's a poor shot by Florian. Good play by him and Robertson linking up nicely though. As Salah now goes into Frimpong. Frimpong driving down the line. It's a good ball by Frimpong. It drops to Jones. And Curtis Jones strikes the post. As Guerra now finds Frimpong. Frimpong puts another good ball into the box. As we're going to make some changes. Where's McAllister? Oh, McAllister's injured, isn't he? We'll go Szoboszlai. We'll go Kerkez. We'll go Isak. And we'll go Gravenberch. Into the final 20 minutes now. As Frimpong into Salah. Back into Frimpong. It's good play. Frimpong tries to beat Martin, but it's good defensive by Martin, and he finds Melia into Simmons. Finds Kulusevski over on the far side free. Gives it to Simmons. It crashes against the post. Both teams hit the post now in this second half. As Isak. Can he make something out of nothing here? As he tries to beat Martin and does. Alexander Isak tries to pull it back, but no one's there. Kerkez finds Guerrero. Kerkez now goes back to Gravenberch. Goes into Tchouaméni. Liverpool just trying to wait for an opening to come. It's Kerkez bombing down the line. Pulls it across. And there is Alexander Isak to tap home. Liverpool, patient build-up. And Kerkez, with that burst of acceleration, pulls a brilliant cross straight to Alexander Isak. And Isak is not going to miss from there. As he makes it 2-1 and puts Liverpool in the lead. There's Gomez now into Guerra. Tchouaméni finds Van Dijk. Kerkez is in loads of space and he finds him. Kerkez finds Szoboszlai in the middle. Goes to Gravenberch, who finds Tchouaméni. Can Tchouaméni hit one? And he does. Aurélien Tchouaméni scores his first goal for the club, I believe. And what a way to do it. That should seal the victory for Liverpool. Tchouaméni in acres of space, touch out of his feet. And it's a beautiful curling strike into the top corner. As we're into the final 10 minutes now. Liverpool turned it on in this second half to make a brilliant comeback. As Manchester United drawing with Brentford. Fucking hell, 7 minutes. As we're into the last 5 minutes of injury time now. Costa with a free kick. Goes short to Guerra. And finds Gravenberch. Szoboszlai now. Dispossessed by Dragusin. But Kerkez is free. Kerkez with a lot of time and space. Pulls it back to Guerra. And he puts it just over the bar. Is that the last highlight of the game? I should think so. As Man United did find themselves a winner. And that is it. The game ends 3-1 to Liverpool. And Liverpool advance into the quarter-final of the Carabao Cup, I believe. So hopefully we can have another Wembley trip this season. We are through to the quarter-final. So that is a brilliant way to come back. And now attention turns to Manchester City away. And I will see you with our lineup for Manchester City. Okay, my people. And here we have the lineups for Manchester City versus Liverpool. So, Man City have gone Donnarumma in goal, Rico Lewis, John Stones, Nathan Ake and Nico O'Reilly in defence. Rodri, Bernardo Silva and Foden in midfield, with Savio on the right, Vinicius Junior on the left and Erling Haaland captaining the side, leading the line. We today have got Alisson in goal, Bradley, Konate, Van Dijk and Kerkez in defence, with Gravenberch, Szoboszlai and Tchouaméni in midfield because Alexis McAllister is injured, Salah on the right, Wirtz in the 10 and Alexander Isak leading the line. Can we get revenge for the Community Shield? Let's find out. As there is confirmation of the Man City lineup. And here is confirmation of the Liverpool lineup. Tchouaméni with one of his first starts in the Premier League in red. As Man City find themselves down in 8th. Liverpool, a faultless start. 9 wins from 9. Can we make it? 10 wins from 10. Let's find out, shall we? So there we have it, the beautiful graphics. Okay, as Man City get us underway here at the Etihad Stadium. Liverpool looking for revenge for the Community Shield, of course. Hopefully, we can get revenge. That would be the ideal scenario, of course, but you never know. There's not much is happening here in the first 20 minutes of this game. Obviously, Man City took an early 2-goal lead last time out in the Community Shield final, with Vinicius Junior scoring 2 on his debut. But so far, not very quick. Not very much is happening even. I don't know what would happen there. As anyway, here we have a highlight finally. Man City's pitch not very good as Donnarumma kicks it long. As Van Dijk climbs highest. Wirtz into Mo Salah. Mo Salah, what can he do? Dispossessed by Vinicius Junior, but wins the ball back again as Wirtz puts it just wide. As Alisson rolls it to Konate. Conor Bradley now getting a good run of games and having a good start to the season. Salah finds Isak. Isak with a lot to do on his own. Tries to go alone and puts it just past the post. As Liverpool having the 2 highlights of the first half. As Man City now have one of their own, but they don't as Van Dijk dispossesses. Tchouaméni goes back to Konate, keeps the ball well. It's Bradley. Conor Bradley, what can he do with it? Beats O'Reilly and finds no one in the middle, but Rodri turns it into his own net, and Liverpool break the deadlock and find themselves 1-0 up just before half time. And Conor Bradley, standout performer of the year, puts a good ball in, and Rodri unfortunately just puts it into his own net. And Liverpool get the opener. As now Isak finds Salah. Salah finds Wirtz. As Kerkez goes into Gravenberch and then into Szoboszlai. Isak now out to Bradley. Bradley doing well again, does Conor Bradley. And Donnarumma is forced to make the save. Liverpool piling the pressure on now just before half time. As Man City now with the corner. Savio to take. Headed away by Wirtz, but only as far as Bernardo Silva. Now Foden. Foden blazes it over the crossbar. as Liverpool go into the break ahead 1-0, and Alexander Isak gets us underway for the second half. It's Kirkes into Haaland, now into Savio. Savio goes back to Rodri, then finds Vinicius Jr., but it's intercepted by Konate. Alexander Isak, if he can find Salah, the break is on. As Mo Salah now driving in the Man City defence, finds Isaac, and Alexander Isak puts it in to make it 2. Mo Salah with a great ball to the back post there, and Alexander Isak taps home to make it 2. It's a good start to the second half for Liverpool here. As now Haaland picks the ball up, goes back to Savio. Bernardo Silva finds Rodri, who finds Foden in the pocket. Foden out to Savio. It's a brilliant fluid counter-attack from Man City, and Savio absolutely blasts it into the top left. It's a brilliant Man City goal, as Savio picks it up, and he's got a lot to do still out on that right. And he cuts in. It's a brilliant finish. Into the final 20 minutes now, as some changes can be made, as Robertson comes on for Kirkes. Mo Salah off for Chiesa. Had a good game. Verts not really doing a lot, as Guerrero goes into the 10. Curtis Jones comes on. As Liverpool just trying to hold on here, as Szoboszlai with the corner. A third goal would ease the nerves going into the final 15. As Konate rises highest, but it's just put wide by Konate. It's a good leap, not a great execution. As we now approach the final 10 minutes of normal time. Not a lot has happened here in the second half. And the time is just dwindling away. And that will suit Liverpool. 4 minutes to go of injury time. Into the final minute now. And that is it. Liverpool come away to Manchester City victorious with a 2-1 win. An own goal from Rodri. And a brilliant header by Alexander Isak. And that is a fantastic result. That is 10 in a row. It's been a fantastic start to the season. As we can see when this loads. As we can see here. 6 points clear. Having a great start to the season. Next up, Barcelona away at the Nou Camp in a single header, but I will of course show you the highlights of these games, the goals scored. If you don't want to miss that video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, check out my Twitter for more updates for when I go live, when my videos are posted. For more updates, don't forget to check out my Twitch so you don't miss a live stream. And subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss an upload. And I'll see you tomorrow for Barcelona away. Peace.